What's up guys, this is Silva here again. In today's video I'll be doing my analysis on volatility 25 index. Okay, so this is the daily time frame which I like to do my analysis from. So I'm going to be doing a top down analysis starting from the daily. All right, so now as you can see, this is where the market is currently. So what I will do now is to identify the trend. After that I'll mark out after that I'll be marking out the support and resistance zone supporting the trend line. Okay, so as you can see, this is kind of a trend, an uptrend, but it's reversing now, as you can see here. So let me mark out the trend. So I'll be connecting two lower highs. Okay, we're connecting two low highs in the market, this right here and this one. All right, so now you can see this is what's happening. So this is what this is trying to explain. You can see that price has broken below our trend line, which is trying to show us that the trend is now changing from an uptrend to a downtrend. All right, so now I'll be marking out the support and resistance zone for better confirmation. Right, so now there's a support and resistance zone around this area. So let's verify if it's if it's strong or not. Right, so you can see right here price was rejected by the resistance here, broke above it, the resistance turned support, now it bounced price to the upside. So that is to show you that this is a valid support and resistance zone. Right, so let's further go back to see if it's very good. Right, so you can see the reaction of price on this resistance zone here. You can see here again price was bounced back. All right, so that is to show you that this is a strong resistance zone. All right, a strong support and resistance zone. Right, so now this is the daily time frame, right? And as a scalper, we want to take trade right now and get out right now. Right, so we are going to move down to the 4 hours time frame to see what's going on there. Now here on the 4 hours time frame, you can see that price has gone up and it's kind of the resistance zone here is kind of rejecting price to the downside. So I think the downward movement is kind of the strongest now. So I will be looking for sell trades alone. Right, that's my decision. I don't know if you can make your own decision, but based on me personally, I will be looking for sell signals only. Right, so now in order to support this, I will be drawing another trend line here. Right, I'll mark out this area here for better confirmation of what the market is doing. Right, so connecting these lower lows, right, these structures here, this, all right, and this, and see that's what happened there. All right, so here now I will be stepping down to the lower time frame again, which is 1 hours. Right, now here on the 1 hour I will be drawing the trend line. I'll be drawing another trend line here again in order to help me get closer to the price. Right, so now you can see that price is kind of, the trend line here is kind of far from price. Right, so I need to connect another structures, all right, in the market in order to get closer to price. Right, so I'll draw this one right here. Right, so now you can see that we have two trend line here now. So once price failed to sell from this area, I'll be looking out for this one in order to take my second sell opportunity. Right, but now we are not taking trades from the 1 hour, so we are still going to step down to the 30 or the 50-minute time frame for our entry condition or confirmation. Right, so here on the 30-minute time frame, what I will do is that you can see that price is kind of heading up right now. All right, there's a counter trend here on the 30-minute time frame. So I'll try to mark out this area like this to see what kind of pattern is giving, right? So as you can see right now, price is currently trying to break below our line. Like I earlier said, the sell here is kind of strong now, right? So I'll step down to 50-minute time frame. So here on the 50-minute time frame, this is what I will do. I'm going to sell aggressively around this area now. All right, I will be selling aggressively, or I will wait for this candlestick here to close, right, in order to get better confirmation. Then after the selling, so you can see that there is a support and resistance zone around this area. All right, a mini support and resistance zone, and there is also another one here, right? There's another support and resistance zone around this area that has previously bounced price to the downside. All right, so now this is what I will do. I will wait for price to kind of break below this, retest, and then I'll be selling to this area of support, right? So you can see that now coming down to the 15-minute time frame, I've kind of minimized my risks, right? So whenever I take any entry from here now, the risk involved is not going to be much, right? So I can decide to sell immediately this candlestick close below this trend line, which is going to be an aggressive entry, or I'll wait for a better confirmation, which is going to be the break below of this support and resistance zone here, right? This zone, this second zone here. Once price break below it, I'll be taking my sell to the downside. All right, so this is my plan, right? This is my plan for the market. This is my setup, right? So but if it fails to go according to prediction, let's say maybe price come to this area and then start buying to the upside, then I will go back to the 4 hours time frame or the daily to see what price is doing, right? And I will not be taking any sell or buy till this second trend line. I will not be taking any buy till this second trend line here is being breached. All right, so let's go to our 1 hour time frame. So here on the 1 hour time frame, we are going to wait for price. So whenever the condition fails here, the sell condition, whenever it fails, I'll be waiting for price to break above this second trend line here. All right, to break above it, give it a retest, then I'll be looking for a buy opportunity to this trend line here. All right, so this is how you do your analysis, right? You need to have a plan of have a plan of action, right? You need to know your next move, and you need to have a plan B also. Okay, and the most important thing is going to be the risk management. All right, so you have to be willing to risk the funds you have. All right, you need the funds you are going to be using to trade is something that you are willing to lose. All right, so that whenever you lose it, it will not affect your emotional state, right? So this is my plan right now. I'll be waiting for this to close below this trend line. So immediately it close, I'm going to take one position, right? So let's wait for time. This is 1:59, maybe 2 o'clock the candlestick will be closed. So let's just wait and see. All right, so the you can see that the candlestick have closed below our trend line, right? So I can decide to take a sell position here now. All right, so I'll just open like 2 positions and wait. All right, because of the risk. All right, so if it breaks and close, go back for a retest, I'll take more position around this zone here, the support and resistance zone here, right? So for now, I'll be holding 2 positions, and I'll be my risks, my stop loss is going to be around this area here, all right, which is about $3.32. All right, so the TP is, like I said, it's going to be around this area here, which is about $7. All right, so you can see that I'm risking $3 and I'm going to be making $7. All right, so if it goes my way, that's what it is. But if it doesn't, then I can afford to risk $3. All right, I can afford to risk $3, so it's a normal thing, right? It's not going to affect anything. All right, so I'm good to go. So that is how you do this thing, right? That is how you go about this thing. You need to just afford, you need to just risk what you can afford, and the emotion will be out of the way. All right, so once your emotion is clear, you can make better trading decisions. All right, so you need to have the knowledge, and then the most important thing is the risk management, right? So as you can see, the downtrend right now, the selling, the downtrend is kind of strong right now, so I believe this trade is going to go my way. But if it doesn't, there is still a plan B. All right, so I just said I should just quickly share this with you guys, and maybe the newbies are going to learn something. And if you are around, if you are, maybe by the time you are watching this video, you can just check your chart, and if price is still around this area, then you can take the trade with me. All right, so that's it, guys. For those of you who have not yet joined my Telegram channel, the link is in the description of this video. And also, those who have not yet come for my boom and crash strategy, the VIP boom and crash strategy for growing as little as a $5 account, the door is still open, right? It's a VIP strategy for growing as little as a $5 account. Okay, so even a newbie, even a beginner can use this strategy. All right, so what you need to do is to just check the description of this video. You're going to see my WhatsApp contact there. Make sure to message me, and we'll discuss on how you get the strategy. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. For my new viewer, you're welcome. For my returning viewer, you are still welcome, and thanks for your support, right? So that's it, guys. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Silver out.